What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Joe, and I'm back with another video. As you can see by the title, today we have a comparison of the 2009 Raging Bulls versus the 2021 Raging Bulls. Now, I don't want to provide any unbiased opinions, so I'm not going to tell you guys what I think about the new 2021 version of the Raging Bull 5s, but what I will say is I'm not even going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to straight up break down 2021 and 2009 and let you guys be the judge, because honestly, from what I'm seeing, Nike, this is egregious. Like, anyway, let's get into it. All right, so before I get started with the in-depth breakdown of those major differences between the two of these shoes, first I'm going to point out I have the 2020 version or 2021 version over here on my right, and then the 2009 version over here on my left. So 2009, 2021. All right, so first thing I want to do is point out those subtle differences that you may or may not notice. So as you can see on this 2021 version, you see that the tongue is a bit more shinier than it is on its 2009 counterpart. Don't know if that's by design. I don't know if they wanted that to be a little bit more vibrant, but it does match the tongue of the 2021 or the 2020, I'm sorry, Fire Red 5s. And also as far as like padding and thickness, it matches those as well. One thing that I don't think anyone will notice unless you actually have the shoe is that the insole of this shoe, here, let me take this out. The insole of this shoe is very similar to the box of the brand new 2021 version of this shoe. So that's one thing that I definitely did notice off jump when I pulled this 2021 version out, is that Nike was lazy, or Jordan Brand was lazy and just put in a regular black sole. Not really sure how I feel about that, honestly. It's a bit annoying. I think that Nike could have put a little bit more effort into, you know, this re-release. I think a lot of people were excited for these. So going into some of the more subtle changes that you may or may not notice, I would say that behind the mesh here, honestly, that is actually kind of similar, but I think the perforations on this one here behind that mesh are a little bit smaller than the perforations here. I think they're a little bit more defined here, but that could just be because this is an older shoe. But other than that, there's one more subtle change that you may or may not notice, but it's actually quite hilarious. The Jumpman has fingers. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. I do know how I feel about it. I don't like it at all, but it's interesting that they put fingers on the Jumpman. And the crazy thing is, it's not just the tongue. It's the freaking heel of the shoe as well. Why, Nike? Why does this have fingers? But anyway, let's look at this one. No fingers here, just a, you know, regular run-of-the-mill hand there. Then on the back of the shoe, again, no fingers. No fingers at all. I have no idea why Nike did that. So anyway, those are some of the subtle changes that you may or may not notice when you first get the shoe. But before I point out what I hate the most about this 2021 pair, I am going to let you guys know some things that are similar and some things that I do like about this 2021 pair. All right, so as far as the fit, it's a little bit different. This one's more of a slope toe fit. You can see it's a bit rounder there, but I will say that could be just due to it being worn. I mean, these are a worn shoe. I got them used, but this one is more of a boxy fit. And you can see here, this little panel right here does come up a little bit over the toe box, which on this one, I would say, honestly, no, that might be a bit similar. This one actually might come up a little bit more, so this one doesn't come up as much as this one. So then another thing that I do like, the creasing on these isn't as bad, but they do crease this way, kind of like the Fire Red 5s that recently released. They crease horizontally versus they crease vertically, I'm sorry, versus horizontally, which I think is so weird to me. But anyway, I guess, you know, hey, Nike changed the material, so that's the differences. And then one thing I also do like is the sole. I mean, it's the exact same as the other one, and it's just a cleaner sole. So, I mean, I like it, you know, it's brand new. Who doesn't like brand new, you know? So there I have that. Now I'm going to tell you what I hate about these daggone shoes, because there is a good amount that I hate about them. Okay, so just putting these two side by side, you can probably see it right now, the color. Now I did get these redyed when I first got them, but it's still the original color. Look at the shoe on the right. Honestly, this is a bit ridiculous on Nike's end. This shoe is daggone near orange compared to this one, which I think is crazy. Let me get it to focus. If it's gonna focus. Here, let me. All right, so got it to focus there. Look at that color. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. This is honestly insane. And then look at this suede. As you can see, it is actually a decent suede. It's soft. It's subtle. It's supple. I just love this suede. But let's go and look at this suede. What is this? This is so cheap. It seems like this is water damage suede. That's what it feels like. Water damage nubuck, not even suede, nubuck. And it's honestly trash. If you can see, there's already places where it's freaking worn. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. That's honestly terrible on Nike's end, like, or Jordan brand's end, whoever decided to make these shoes. Y'all gotta do better than this, man. Like, seriously, this is egregious. Like I said, it's egregious. The color, look, you can tell the difference in the color by looking at these and this. And my 2009 pair were the same color as these before I got them redyed. So I'm guessing maybe they changed the material so that, or they changed the color so that it doesn't fade as bad. But in hindsight, if you're looking at it, the suede should be this color. Why do we have two different color reds on here? I guess they thought that part through, but maybe they should have changed the color of the shoestring so we wouldn't notice it as much. That's honestly like my main plight about the shoe. That's what I hate about the shoe. I hate the most about the shoe is the color. Other than that, it's a fairly solid shoe. I honestly don't have that many issues with it, but this color is absurd. It is literally egregious. So yeah, man, I don't know if color may not be something that you guys have an issue with, but for me, I hate it. So yeah, that's all I got to say about these. So clearly I like these a lot better just based on that color. But yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe I'll just do a sole swap one day and just do these. But I mean, I got these so that I could finally retire my 2009 pair. And I think I probably will, only because, you know, why not, right? Why not have those 2009 pair on ice and just have them chilling? And maybe I'll do a sole swap one day with my Fire Red, because I don't wear those at all. And, you know, I'll have a brand new looking pair of 09 Raging Bulls. But yeah, other than that, let me go back to the studio. All right, so if you haven't figured out by that breakdown I just gave you guys, clearly my favorite is going to be the 2009 Raging Bulls. I mean, just from the color, the material, the fit, it's honestly just all around better shoe. I feel like Nike kind of cheaped out on us with this 2009 version. I mean, just the color itself, the material just feels cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to the 2009 pair of Raging Bulls. But you know what? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, make sure you leave us a like, a comment, and subscribe. Peace.